There goes a guy with a wood. You see, I know what the wood chipper is. I don't know what that other thing is. A weird looking. Is that a ladder? Is that one of those wide bottom ladders? I think that's what it is. Pruning ladder. Those things are pretty cool. You can go up really high and they're super stable. You know, which I'm not used to going up stable ladders. You know, like most of the ladders I have are missing a rung or two. The feet are bent at the bottom if they have them. Yeah. So anyway, some of the songs that I want to work on with Amanda of the originals. One is Wheels of Fire, like I mentioned in the last video. And if you want to hear that song, I have the acoustic version. And there's only the original version was done on the double neck 12-string 6-string double neck that I had, Epiphone double neck, which I kind of regret selling in a way, but it was a 17-pound guitar, so and there's a lot of like, oh yeah, there was that too, you know, but it was a cool guitar. I only played it live once, and man, if you ever get a double neck guitar, get sunglasses, because you're going to see so many camera flashes. You'll be an instant rock star. It's going to be great. So I wanted to say, if you go on my YouTube channel and just go on the page, that search bar at the top there will search you know, stuff on my channel, and you can type in Wheels of Fire and it should come up. I can't remember if it's in Light of Hope Project or if it's in something else, but Wheels of Fire, and have a listen, and yeah, make sure you like it, and you know, get it popular, you know. Like I need a viral video that's going to make me $1 million, right? You know, like, so just like I retire and stuff. So yeah, go check that out, because I'm going to try to get Amanda to sing that one, even like just the chorus. Like I'll do a lot of the singing, and because I mean, we got, if the show's like, what the heck was that? Hope that wasn't in here. It scared me. Oh, that was the air brake on the, or the, yeah, the air brake on the truck, or the compressor or whatever. Anyway, so there's that song. That's one original song. The next original song I want to do with her is going to be called Reflections. And I'm working on that right now. And I'm going to work on the lyrics tonight. And then another one is going to be called Screaming Sun, and that one I don't have the music for it, but sometimes the lyrics come to me first, sometimes the music comes to me first, and I'm like, okay, and then, you know, I modify to adapt to whatever's more prominent. So that's 3 songs right there. I could take some of my other songs, but you know, like 3 really good originals like that would be just, and save them right for the very end of the show. The idea is to like showcase my guitar playing on the 12-string, because one thing about a 12-string, guys, is they are difficult to play in a sense that you got more string tension, but they also make a lot more sound than your regular 6-string. And when you shred on a 12-string, it blows people's minds. I'm obviously going to do my original song called Atlas, which I did live last year. That was the only last time I was on stage. I did that song live. And that was the last song I played live on stage, was my own song. So that was cool. And I'm starting to get to the idea that I got to start doing my own stuff, because I love doing covers and everything like that. But original music, like, okay, people aren't going to clap and sing along while you're playing because they don't know the song. But when I did Atlas, I mean, a lot of people were like, wow, that shredding you did it, like, and coming from the guy that it was coming from, Greg Stone, real cool guy. I don't know him that well, other than the Jam Night. He's the Jam Night host, right? And he's an R&B blues guy. You know, he's not a metal guy or whatever, but he's like, dude, how you do that, you know, metal shredding? You know, like, he goes, you do this acoustic song and then all of a sudden it turns into this metal shred. He goes, that's just so epic. You know what I mean? So it you know, when people like really don't get into that genre and they can appreciate what you do, that you know you're on the right track when it's like, okay, I might not be into that kind of music, but man, that was really well done. You know, and the audience, you know, when I do the, you know, like the audience, there's a thing about an audience, and a lot of people, musicians, and this is okay, if you have people singing along and cheering and stuff, like, yeah, they're in a good mood. But if the audience is dead quiet or goes dead quiet, it means they're paying attention to you, right? So when I do Atlas, you can hear like talking and stuff like that, but once I hit the heavy part that goes into that neoclassical shred, people like just get really quiet, and then they're like, "Whoa, what is that?" You can hear them woohooing there, and then when I finished the final shred of the riff, which I didn't do perfectly, but I did it well enough, and people like clapping, it's like, and you acknowledge, you kind of thank them, like, thanks for clapping, like, thanks for acknowledging that really challenging piece that I've been working on for 2 months. And it's not hard to play, but to pull it off seamlessly is always incredible hard, right? And when you do it seamlessly, you make it look simple. But you have to understand, when you see somebody making something look simple, they've worked really hard at it. Like, Yngwie makes it look so easy what he does, but it is really difficult to pull it off that smoothly. You have to, so many repetitions. Like, every riff is every note has been played 10,000 times, 100,000 times to get it that smooth. I find that with the arpeggios, it doesn't matter what arpeggio you take, except for like extremely simple ones. When you do an arpeggio, it seems like it sounds like a dog's breakfast forever, and then all of a sudden one day you're just, like, there it is. And then, okay, now let's see if we can join two together. And then you go from, and then start over again. And you keep practicing. So, excuse me, I'll be doing that. And then, of course, I thought about, to give people experience, I want to do another thing I call Tale of Two Ships that runs into Farewell to Nova Scotia. But I want to do it on the violin, on my Lionhead violin, and like, it's like, okay, the guy's playing the mandolin, he's playing the guitar, he's playing the violin, and getting Amanda to sing Farewell to Nova Scotia with me with the violin, because there's like, the way I do it right now, it's an 11-minute song. Farewell to Nova Scotia is only about 2 minutes long, maybe 3, but the way I do it with the violin, it's about 11 minutes long with the story that builds up to it, right? And same with the Bismarck song, it's like 8-10 minutes, so you can cut a lot of time off of a show by doing less songs, but longer, more epic, get them into the songs, right? Because it takes them on a journey. And some people don't like that, I get that. So you do have to have those quick 3-minute songs, or else they lose attention. But most people, the longer the song goes on, usually the most people, they get into it more. I find 3-minute tunes, most people don't spend they don't get enough time to get into the song. It's kind of like the guy that does like the half-hour blues solo. Well, maybe not half-hour, but like, the 15-minute blues solo, right? Oh, I loved it, because it's just, okay, you just start vibing with it, right? That's the word of the day. But anyway, if I can get her to sing the chorus on Wheels of Fire with me, that's a very short song. It's only about 3 or 4 minutes long. And then get her to sing Farewell to Nova Scotia with me while I play the violin and sing. We'll sing together. And that's what people will be blown away by. Not so how good my violin skills will be, but by the fact that I'm just playing one of the hardest. Everybody knows the violin is one of the most difficult instruments, and it is. And playing and singing while somebody else is harmonizing with me. And then go from that to, if I could do Home Guard and Beyond, that'd be really fun. On the mandolin as well. And then, of course, do Hallelujah. She always loves doing Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah. She does that one really beautifully. So I don't know, do we do it on the 12-string, or do we do it on the mandolin? It sounds great on both, right? And then do what you call it? Like I say, like the Screaming Sun, and then finish up with Reflections. If I get that Plague Doctor, that's going to be for my metal stuff. But this could be something that I might take to the studio. It's that good. But until I get together with her and see if she's like, okay, here's your lyric sheets, I'll hum them. It's all for her. It's not so much going to be about memorizing all the lyrics, which I'm going to try to keep it lyric light but impactful. So I really want her doing like the hootin' and hollering, being more operatic with it, right? And I'll have segments in it, and again, I'm thinking duet kind of stuff, right? Because that showcases so much, and yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So anyway, I gotta go get my provisions, then I gotta get going over to my buddy's place.